15-year-old Sharmini Anandavel left her Toronto apartment on a sunny day in June 1999, ready to start a new job, but she never returned home. What was supposed to be the beginning of her teenage independence turned into a tragic mystery that remains unsolved to this day. A family devastated, a suspect that police couldn't charge, and a neighborhood haunted by the unspeakable. Who killed Sharmini Anandavel? And why is her case still a cold case after more than 2 decades? Sharmini Anandavel was like any other 15-year-old. Bright, full of potential, and excited about her future. Her upcoming 9th grade graduation was just around the corner, and like any teenager, she wanted to look her best. That's what she told her family when she left their apartment on June 12, 1999 to start a new job. But this new job was the start of a mystery no one saw coming. Her family thought she'd be back by evening, but hours turned into days and Sharmini never returned. When Sharmini didn't come home, panic set in. Her family reported her missing, and soon the entire community got involved. Helicopters scanned the area, dozens of volunteers scoured the neighborhood, and police followed every lead. But weeks went by, and still no sign of her. Then, 4 months after her disappearance, a father and son made a gruesome discovery while walking near the Don River, a shallow grave with Sharmini's remains. The hopes of bringing her home alive were shattered. Sharmini's body, exposed to the elements and disturbed by wildlife, left investigators with little forensic evidence. No cause of death could be determined, and crucial DNA evidence, which might have led to her killer, was lost. But there were already suspicions. Her family had heard rumors of a neighbor, Stanley Tippett, being involved. Tippett, who lived just below Sharmini's family, had allegedly helped her find this mysterious job. Tippett's past made him a person of interest. He had a history of impersonating a police officer and some minor run-ins with the law. But was he responsible for something far more sinister? Stanley Tippett was no stranger to Sharmini's family. He had interacted with kids in the apartment building, even taking them to the local pool. On the surface, Tippett seemed like a friendly neighbor, but police were quick to find red flags. When Sharmini's room was searched, they discovered a bogus application for a fake police operation, the Metro Search Unit. Friends of Sharmini believed she was going to work undercover in an anti-drug operation that day. But this job was a lie, leading investigators to wonder who created the fake application. And was it Tippett who lured her in with false promises? There were other troubling signs. Shortly after the investigation started, Tippett sold his car to a junkyard for just $10. Police managed to seize the vehicle before it was destroyed, hoping for evidence. But again, no direct connection to Sharmini was found. Despite the mounting suspicions, police didn't have enough hard evidence to charge Stanley Tippett. No one had seen him with Sharmini the day she disappeared, and without DNA or forensic proof, their hands were tied. Tippett denied any involvement, referring to the case as the Don Mills incident, never even mentioning Sharmini by name. Sharmini's murder was officially classified as a cold case, leaving her family without answers and the community without closure. While Sharmini's case grew colder, Tippett's criminal behavior only escalated. He was later convicted of stalking and harassment after luring young girls with fake job offers. Even more horrifying, he was sentenced for sexually assaulting a 12-year-old girl in 2009. Tippett's disturbing history painted a dark picture, but none of it was enough to link him directly to Sharmini's death. To this day, no one has been charged with the murder of Sharmini Anandavel. Stanley Tippett remains in prison for other crimes, but for Sharmini's family, justice has never been served. Investigators like Matt Crone, who worked the case, believe Tippett is responsible, but without solid proof, the truth about what really happened to Sharmini may never come to light. Her family continues to wait for answers, hoping that one day someone will come forward or new evidence will surface that will bring closure to a case that has left so many questions unanswered. It's been over 20 years since Sharmini's life was tragically cut short, and her case remains unsolved. If you know anything about her disappearance, or if you want to support efforts to bring attention to cold cases like Sharmini's, please reach out to your local authorities. Share this video to keep her story alive and help bring justice to families like hers.